here for another last call. Spill y'all a little bit of tea.
Little bit of tea.
Okay. First things first, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Whether you got a 1-year-old or whether you got a grown ass man,
or you're like me and bitches just don't want to take care of responsibilities, and you woke up with an 18-year-old. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. One thing I did want to say, I have a friend, and then a lot of people tend to forget about these mothers. These are the mothers who were pregnant and the mothers who did lose a kid when they didn't get to carry out the full term. So I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to those mothers as well.
I would definitely like to say Happy Mother's Day to those mothers because
it's very hard. It's a very hard thing to swallow. It is. It's very hard. Shout out to my baby Kay.
Right? You know when it's really hard? When you get attached to the baby.
I can definitely understand. What mothers are going through. So even growing up, even though everybody mom used to beat their ass. What would you say was like the best memory or something sentimental like that you and your mom had together? What would you say your best memory was?
I'm going to go ahead and be Joe because the best memory that I have with my mom is a memory that she told me because I'm not old enough to remember. Mm-hmm. But apparently back in the late 80s and the early 90s, there was this song. It's getting funky. It's getting funky. It's getting funky. You heard this song before.
I know what you know.
Yeah, that.
Girl, get me started.
So, back to that project, we was in Riverside. So I'm sitting there in the little, the cute
Riverside, Bucket 26.
And Bower Street. But anyway. You know how the cute little chairs they have us sitting and get her hair done on the steps. So I'm sitting in a little chair, but I'm little. Feet steady swinging. It's getting funky. It's getting funky. I'm in the chair fucking it up. Flipped out the damn chair, bust my whole forehead open. My mom was like, oh my God, my baby. My mom was a young mom. She was only like 18. So she freaking out like, oh my God, my baby's on the chair. This big ass thing on my forehead. And my grandma was just crying.
Aww.
And it was just so sad. But then after my ponytails was done and my hickey went down, they put some ice on me, I was good to go.
Walking down the street.
But see, the thing is, now I'm terrified of the chair. Like, the chair did it. And I thought that was a good story. Because my mom was like, because, honey, you was steady.
Okay.
She said.
Like, you knew it was going on.
She said the thing is, the part when it go, that's my part to, do my little baby drop, right? But my feet wouldn't get up. So when I tried to jump out the chair,
because you short,
the whole chair flipped over. And that's how I fell. Yeah, so that's one of my favorite memories. My first El Kabong, my mommy almost had a heart attack. Little 19-year-old baby.
I think my dynamic is a little bit different. For the most part, I would say my aunt and my godmother raised me. As somebody I consider my godmother is who I consider not my biological mom, but my mom who technically raised me. So I don't really have I want to say I do have good memories, but I can't really think of any memory that we had together that was fun. I always remember her being there and doing stuff, but it just kind of seemed like, when she was around other kids or whatever, everybody loves my mom. No matter where I go, everybody loves my mom. Like, it's just something about her. But one thing I do remember is that one time we were sitting downstairs. We was watching TV. I think it was probably like the BET Awards, and my mom got really sentimental because I grew up in a family where we grew up on survival and not love. So my mom was more so like, oh, you gotta do this to be able to get this, and stuff like that. Not so much as like I love you or hugs and stuff. Maybe a little bit tougher and stuff along the line. But I can always remember her saying when we was watching the movie awards, like, hey, anytime I watch awards and stuff like this or I watch TV, I always picture my daughter being on TV and being famous and stuff like that. So now that I got this podcast, I'm like, oh, I'm doing what my mom said she always wanted.
Yo, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Like that. My mom called me like, girl, I had my iPhone HDMI. No, not her iPhone. She said I had my cell phone HDMI to my TV, and I started crying. Oh my God, my daughter on TV. I said, Mom, I'm not on TV. It's YouTube. She gonna say, it's 2020, bitch. YouTube is TV. I was hollering like, you know what? You got it. You right, Mom.
You can't tell the older than anybody past 45.
No, anything that pop up on the screen and there's a video, you can't tell them it's TV.
You can't tell. My mom is probably one of my biggest supporters. She's like, yeah, go ahead, girl. Go
okay.
Ahead. But if anybody know my mom, she's a trip and she is a handful. I love all the women in my life who has been there for me, whether it's my cousins, my aunts, my sister, anybody who's gave me a little bit insight. Thank you so much. You might not think it's your job to be a mother, but it's a motherly duty that you are doing, and shout out to y'all.
Fact. Shout out to my stepmom. I didn't meet her till I was 18. She that changed my life. So shout out to Lisa.
Hey Lisa.
Love my stepmom.
But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. One of the things that we wanted to talk about too, what kind of led into last week's episode, was just pretty much talking about when we were going about like double standards and this and that, and we kind of touched into like the
judicial system.
Is it me? Like, it's probably last call for my ass.
Okay, cut her off. What's in there? You got the same thing I got? Because it's usually me. What's happening?
It's a tad bit stronger. It could be stronger, but...
Was you pre-gaming before the show?
I was. Mind your business. But, it's kind of tied into that, and we wanted to talk about, like, a little bit of racism, kind of,
We're going to talk about a lot of bit of racism, because y'all got the game fucked up, and y'all know who I mean by y'all.
Yeah. We kind of, wanted to touch in on that just a little bit.
No, we're gonna
just
touch
within
it a
the
lot.
last week.
We want to know why we unequal.
Yeah, just within the last week, a lot of stuff has been going on. One of the things I did want to touch on was, about the unfair treatment that we've been getting, even as Black people. It's 2020. Yes, a lot of things have changed between, segregation, Jim Crow laws. A lot of things have changed and they are getting better, but slowly but surely. But every time something does happen, we always get pulled back to. I feel like as Black people, the unfair treatment, we always, when something happens to us, whether we're killed or beaten or something like that, there's always a reason why, or a justification why we were shot or killed, or why we were beaten. We walking down the street, somebody said stop. Well, if they just would have stopped, maybe he wouldn't have shot. Maybe he wouldn't have killed them. But that's not the case. I feel like
perfect example. I just watched a video on Instagram where you see a man jog. Everybody know about this. Ahmaud. Nigga jogging through his own neighborhood. And the crazy part about it is he didn't get... It's not like he ran past somebody's house and they were like, hey, excuse me, do you belong? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I mean, not that it's nobody's business. But when you jogging through your own neighborhood and you got a motherfucker standing in the back of a pickup truck with a shotgun and they son standing outside the pickup truck with a shotgun waiting for you to run by, the hate is really real.
Been following you.
Like, the hate is really real. Like, this man got on headphones, jogging shorts, New Balances, and a white tee. Like, this man is obviously on a jog. Just for y'all to say, oh, he's practicing, they practice the, what is that? Citizen's arrest? Yeah, but a citizen's arrest is, if I'm at my store, let me see, move your glass, mom. Just move your glass. If she come to my boost mode when she trying to steal, and I do this until the cops come, that's a citizen's arrest. Yeah. Me pulling over some,
when you're actually seeing
fucking seeing some little white girl running through the north side. Hold up, little bitch.
You fit the
description. What the fuck you doing over the north side? What you over here buying drugs? What you about to shoot up in my alleyway? Because I should beat you the fuck up just because you're a white girl walking through the hood. Do I do that? Yes. No. That bitch can walk wherever the fuck she wants. Just don't sit on my goddamn steps.
It's more so it's like as if you see. It's more so if you see someone in action. Somebody shot up a fucking liquor. It's more so if somebody shot up a liquor store. Okay, somebody shot up the liquor store. I see this nigga standing over there with a gun. I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together.
That's different.
That's what you call.
If I see a nigga running, I'm gonna run. Cause who behind him?
All Black people.
I ain't about to shoot.
We all run.
I'm about to run. You running through a white neighborhood. I'm really about to follow you. I'm gonna catch up to you. What happened, bro? Oh, you just on a jog? Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
It's just really unfortunate that no matter how much we try to progress, we always take 2 steps backwards or 10 steps backwards.
No, we take 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, and they take 4 steps from us. We ain't taking 2 steps forward and taking 2 steps back. We taking 2 steps forward and then they fucking moving the finish line. So it feels like we fucking took steps. We ain't taking no steps. We keep taking steps and they keep moving the finish line. How the fuck you gonna move the finish line? Talking about slow and steady wins the race. No, bitch, ain't no slow and steady wins the race. I was on it. And I was right there. As soon as I reached my foot out, you fucking moved that shit.
I just really hate the fact that we as Black people, I feel like I'm gonna get emotional, that we as Black people, no matter what, we know what it feels like to be at the bottom all the time.
All the time.
We know what it feels like to be at the bottom all the time. And every time something happens, like when it's with the coronavirus that's going on right now, and the Asian people are getting beat up and shit because Trump is blaming Chinese people now, all of a sudden white people beating up Chinese people, and black people are standing up for them. And then you got.
Meanwhile, in China, all of our melanated peoples are sleeping out on the streets because apparently in China we the reason why they got corona. But here, the Asians is getting beat the fuck up, and here we are with our pretty brown selves advocating like, nah, fuck that. It was an accident. Y'all know they eat anything. Yeah, it is what it is. And over there, our people are sleeping on the fucking gutters in the street after they already paid their rent up till December. That's the bullshit.
And then it's not even that. It goes back to even when it's women's rights, or if not women's rights, and then it's gay rights, and then it's anything that's wrong. I feel like black people are always on the front line because we know what it feels like.
Because right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. We out of all people know that shit. And I hate the fact that when something is happening to us, and these are the people that y'all call friends, and y'all associates, and y'all get money together, and this all this and that, but when it's time for you to speak up for what's right and what is wrong, y'all always justify it and y'all go quiet. Why do y'all keep doing that? And I can't hate to say this, but I hate to say this, but Rihanna said it the best when she did her speech. What was it? The Oscars, whatever the fuck the award.
One of them.
And she was like, you got black friends, you got people from different culture, you got whatever she said. She said, well, then it's your problem too. Whatever I'm going through, it's your problem too. And I felt that, like, as a friend, or if you're white, when I'm going through something, you gotta be my friend too. At this point in time, you gotta stand behind me. I feel like when shit really came down to it, a lot of people who are white, or not considered minorities, they're not gonna stand with us with nothing. And that's the thing that I hate to believe, but I feel like it's gonna be every race for themselves. And that's really fucked up when all we really do is try to help one another. So when it comes to now,
be told, it's all these different colors, but we're all human beings.
We're all the same.
Only one people.
But even still, when it really comes down to that racist shit, and people are mad, why you buying black owned? Why you buying this? All this shit going on. You got all these all these Hispanics, and you got Asian people, and then you got Middle Eastern people, and they got all these stores and they shops, and they make thousands and thousands and millions of dollars off of us in a year. But y'all, the main ones that have not contributed to anything within our communities. But yet we supposed to still give back. We supposed to still go to y'all and get y'all and give y'all business. How is that fair to us? Y'all make money off of us. It's just not fair, and it's just to a point where it's like, okay, now we about to just start doing our black owned. Now, when we build ourselves up, now that's going to be another problem. Watch what they do to try to stop us from doing that.
Not even just that. We sometimes are our own worst enemy. Because meanwhile, back at the ranch, when everything was closed, everybody, I'm not going to lie, when everything was still closed, my line was getting beat down. Because the hair stores was closed, the beauty supply stores was closed, and no offense, but most of them are ran by Asian people and Middle Eastern people. Black people don't really have, not here in Delaware, not that I know of, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know no black owned actual store, like a whole beauty supply store, all 100% black owned. Now that the nail salons is back open, and the barbershops is back open, and the hair stores, you can stand in line and wait for your stuff. I don't even see people posting as much on Instagram, because I've been supporting the black people. We've been doing this shit ever since this shit started. Every week we post something about black, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to support our own people. Why y'all fucking leeching off each other? Y'all are supporting this crab in a barrel mentality without even knowing it. Because after that, all that shit open, because we said that shit. After all that shit open, you should have called Tamika or Tasha or Sheik or whoever did your fucking nails by, lashed by, liquor by, platters by, whatever all that shit you was doing 2 weeks ago when you couldn't go the fuck outside. You should have kept that shit going. Because if we can keep that shit going, it's going to take much more than a fucking whatever they trying to do to stop us.
And one thing I wanted to add, there's another thing I wanted to just, because you just gave a good segue for me by just talking about, nails and hair and stuff like that. And I wanted to kind of touch on that. And I'm gonna give my honest opinion. I keep it raw. I don't care.
Facts. That's all you do.
One thing I do want to say is that I would say probably within the last maybe 3 years, and I have never seen black people support black people as much as I've been alive. Talking about down to lashes, hair. I mean, a girl made $1 million in 8 minutes off of her cosmetic line for her skin because people just wanted to see her win. I ain't never seen no shit like that. We made $1 million in 8 minutes. That's how much we want our people. And you know what her money gonna do? Circulate back within the black community. It's gonna keep going back. It's gonna keep going back, and that's what we need to do. Every other race does it. Jewish, white, they keep their money within each other, circulate back, borrow money, doing this. Only black people are the only people that don't do it.
And then not only do we not do it, we gonna give our money to everybody else. Why?
For them not to stand up.
Why we can't band together? Why we got, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I get it. We like to look good and we like to look fly. But I know a lot of black-owned companies just right here in Wilmington.
And it's close.
That's fly.
And they got drip.
Caligo.
Because you know what I'm wearing today?
Wait.
I'm wearing black-owned. I'm wearing your lashes and I'm wearing Soul Snatchers.
Okay.
I'm wearing black-owned.
So I'm standing outside of Boost Mobile. 8th and Market, check me out. I'm standing outside of Boost Mobile. And I see the boy walk by and he got these fire-ass jeans on. And I see the Caligo sign right here on the jeans.
Oh, he got good jeans.
Dig it. So he like, yeah, because I made these jeans. Oh, why you know my sis?
Oh, that's the owner?
So he calls the owner on the FaceTime.
Girl, the owner's so cute.
Listen, bitch, we live.
I know. But
So he calls the owner like, yeah, look,
so
bro. Look. Her co-host be buying the drip, bro. They be supporting our shit. We gotta watch the podcast every week. Oh, we gotta support that shit every week, bro. We gotta tell everybody about it because they be wearing Caligo in the show.
I love his shit. If I was a nigga, I mean, I hate to say nigga, but
I'm not a nigga. I'm still about to wear some of that shit.
But if I was a guy,
nigga from the waist down.
If I was a guy, oh my god, I'll be seeing the guys wear the gym.
I don't care. I can wear saggy.
One day when I want to switch it up and I want to be a stud today, I might go got pair of things and
listen, the other day I wasn't a stud, but okay, the other day I was just like a stud. I'm not gonna lie, I had a white tee. You know what I'm saying? I got my new drip. Shout out to the universe blessing us every day and every day. I had my new. Oh my god, I got the bugs. I couldn't find any words to match with them, so you know what I did? Threw in a brand new pair of gray champs and a fresh white tee. I couldn't go wrong. I look like a bunny for real.
Okay.
Threw my hair back in a ponytail. And had no lashes on, no lip gloss, nothing. Just straight crotch grabbing all day. I back like 4 shorties. No, thank you. I'm not a stud. It's just for today.
It'd be like that. But I'm just saying, even still within the last couple of years, it's been nice seeing like black people support black people, and I have never seen it on any type of platform. And I hope we still going even after this quarantine, because I said for the rest of my life, I might cop a little something here and there, but I cannot wait. Yeah. Shorty said she got this. I'm looking forward to it. I'm talking about down to detergent and dish soap. I ain't playing.
Facts.
I ain't playing. Where the black paper towels at? Y'all know some black OP that sell detergent, dish soap, paper towels, napkins, silverware, bitch, socks. I don't give a goddamn. But even still, like when you talk about the racist stuff,
ideas and she don't even know it. I'm about to start a household.
I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about just even keeping the support going. But I wanted to talk about the stigma when it came to like racism, when it comes to supporting black-owned people, and when it comes to them nail salons and the hair stores. And I'm glad that you said that. So like when it comes to like the nail salons and the hair store, and I'm like, why we don't get a bunch of black nail techs and they get together and buy a building, do all that, do all this and do all that. I don't know what the solution is going to be, but I feel like if y'all did come together and do something along those lines, that's a big thing for y'all to do. But a lot of people is like, this is why they don't support black owned. Number one, the availability, which I can understand. Because, black people, she might have another job. Her availability might not be that high depending on her home life. She's building it up. So we don't know. The prices could be a little bit higher than what the what the Asian people offer within their stores. And
not even that, the prices could be the same, but because they're black, you expect a discount or for it to be cheaper, for it to be but you my bro, but you my bro.
But you would pay the man, you better pay them the same. Whatever they ask for, if you cannot fit the bill for that, then it's okay for you to shop somewhere else.
That be busting me.
I do the same thing. That
right there be busting me. And as a, like I said, once again, as a new rookie, I'm a rookie and a goop.
But then they say like,
as a rookie entrepreneur, like people really like. I've been in the hair stores. Where they selling the mink lashes for $20 a pair. $20 for one pair for mink lashes. $20 $20 for one pair. I'm selling my lashes too for $25. And people be like, oh, I don't know, because So now that my price is reasonable and it's the real shit, it's not as expensive as you would like it to be.
They want you to give a discount because
not even that. No, it's not even expensive as you would like it to be, so it must not be as high a quality. But you're okay with them ripping you off because they bought that shit for 27 cents a piece, and it might not even be the best quality, and they're gonna get you a whole $20 for something they spent $27 a piece for. That ain't right. I ain't about to give you nothing. I'm gonna put on my own eyes. Y'all know as black people we can just.
But then even still, I feel like even with Asian stores and stuff like that, for being dependable and prices, like if you go to somebody that's black owned or whatever, and we gonna keep the stigma way around the board, they like, oh, I don't do feet. Well, you a nail salon. What you mean you don't do feet? I don't do feet. And then you got to worry about, they say, black girls got attitude. And then customer service etiquette is a big thing for other people. So you got to make sure that this is the brand that you're building. These China, and then they have that. So
but you know what that's hard at though? People get real crazy with this. The customer's always right thing, and because you black and because I'm black, you feel like the customer's always right. You're not expecting me to reciprocate energy. Just because I reciprocated your energy does not make me a bad customer service representative. Look how you came across to me. If this was your job and I came in here and like treating you, you know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily saying that customer's always right, because I worked in quick sell retail before. The customer could complain about something, but because they're spending their money, you make
it right.
You make it right.
Not saying they are right, but you make it right.
At the end of the day, business. That's what it is.
Money
you make
it
right. And if you know about, cost of goods and profit and all that, whatever you're asking for them to do or refix shouldn't be a problem. Why? Because it costs nothing for you to buy it, but the price that you make it is your profit. That's what people need to understand. Listen, baby, you charge me $25 to get my nails done, but really all the stuff that you didn't put on my nails is only $5. All this shit that you put on my nails is like only $5 or $10 worth. Anything else after this is profit. So when I ask you to fix a nail or repaint it, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you don't have enough money like that, and that's time consuming, and you don't have the time, then it becomes a problem.
And they'll really give you a hard time. No, you're not cooking like that when you come. Bitch, ain't nothing was the hell wrong with my damn finger when I got here. The hell you talking about your nail, good finger? Your finger crooked. This hand longer than this hand. No, you didn't measure these up and match these up. And now, because you are the, you know what I'm saying, stigma or stereotype nail people, I'm supposed to accept that shit. No, I bought my own shit and learned how to do it myself, so I can make sure my nail don't go like that.
Customer service really goes a long way, but it's just really weird that no matter how many videos you see of, these Asian people disrespecting us in the nail salon and the hair stores, we're stealing and we're doing this, but we the main people that support y'all to give y'all money. But y'all treat us like shit. Not all, but most. So the solution at the end of the day is start buying from your own people. Start buying from your own people and watch how they starve and watch how their customer service switch up, because now you need it. We ain't never need you, because it's a lot of people up and on the come up. Same thing, but I wanted to touch on this too. When black people do get a business or whatever,
stay humble.
Stay humble at the same time, but then you gotta remember the people who are watching. It's a lot of when we talk about crabs in a barrel, we the only people that do that shit. Help lift your sister up to get what she need to be at, and maybe when she get a platform, she can help the next person out. But she can't do that. She can't get to that level. Y'all be so quick to be like, with the self-hating shit. Oh, she getting all this money. I ain't going to her. I could have gave you good quality, but you gonna go to somebody else and get trash quality, all because you didn't want to put the money in my pocket. And that's the sad part about it.
Somebody did that to me the other day because I got commission off the phone when they wanted to go across the street and buy their lashes.
Listen,
my commission for this job don't have shit to do with my own personal. Oh, well, you already got my commission from my phone, so I'm just going, oh, that's okay, sweetheart, have a great day. I'm not even offended, but it was just the weirdness of it.
But my thing is, it's even still, but the fact that, I got a podcast. My podcast, this podcast is going to do whatever it's going to do, God willingly. It's nothing that you're going to be able to tell. But the fact that I know other people who do podcasts, I still listen. When I like the content, I still share.
You know why? Because we ain't on no sucker shit. Stop that sucker shit. Everybody can eat.
It's enough.
Half of y'all don't even scrape the fucking plate, but it's okay. You know why?
It's enough for other people to go around. And I can just shout out 2 podcasts right now. Ether Podcast, and I can shout out In the Cut Podcast, because I like that. I think it's funny. It's my boy
right.
He got his little podcast going and stuff like that. Like I think he cut hair. I think that's how he got it. Like in the cut, it's like a barbershop vibe. In the cut, they talking and they rap. He had people come on there on the platform, they rapping and stuff. And I'm like, yo, and it's men. I love men. I'm men perspective on certain stuff. So I like the content that they have to get.
Right.
And I got my other boy who got his Ether podcast.
Right.
Put them chunks up. You feel me?
Right.
And I just think it's dope. But it's
Right.
enough for everybody growing. It's not fair how we keep doing this racial stuff, even if it's to each other. It's starting to get sad, yo.
Sad.
We gotta get it together.
She took the words right out of my mouth. But you already know how we do with this support. So go ahead and comment your favorite podcasts. Go check them out. Give them a shout out. See what's up. We support everybody. You know what? Y'all know how we get. We get real exclusive like local. We from Wilmington. Blah. But we gonna go ahead and open it to all podcasts because I got a thing for the 85 South Show. I'm not gonna lie.
I love the 85 South Show.
Let me tell you something.
That motherfucking DC is funny.
Wait, did you see when he was pretending to be a blow up doll? His body just kept folding down.
Yeah, yo. That motherfucking Chico Beans, bitch, I'll lick this.
Girl, that's how I feel about Carlos.
I'll turn into a dog.
Listen.
For that motherfucker.
Anybody who can get Carlos Miller or Chico Bean from the 85 South Show to retweet, share, like, comment, subscribe, any of our stuff. We'll give you $100 cash app. You just gotta prove.
Ooh.
You just gotta prove it.
You just gotta prove
that they followed or shared from your page or that you did it somehow.
Chico. Let me look at
Carlos.
Let me just look the sweat off just a little bit.
I just want to do this.
Invite me.
I just want to twirl his beard.
And let me just invite me to one show, sit in the front row. You sweating off.
Listen, y'all can even family reunion me, make fun of me and everything. I don't give a fuck. I just want to go home with Carlos Miller with your sexy chocolate ass. I don't even do niggas like that, but that chocolate with that beard, honey, I just.
But what have you ever came into Have you ever experienced like a racial interaction?
I'm so happy that you asked. So the other day.
That's the other day.
The same day I looked like a stud. I had on my brand new Jordans, had my Bugs Bunnies on, I had my chain on, you know what I'm saying? I had on a white tee, I had all my stuff on. Y'all know, y'all see me on every week. Y'all know I always got all this hippie shit on my arms. I'm a hippie, low key. I had on a white tee, sweatpants, you know, my Jordans. I'm with my supervisor.
Yes.
Shut your ass up. I'm with my supervisor, my manager. We went to the store. We're inside of the store. I'm not gonna put it out there where we was at because I don't want, you know what I'm saying, make it.
Oh my God, what happened?
So bitch, we at Chelsea Tavern. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. So we at Chelsea Tavern, right? No, it wasn't even them. Cause you know what? The little girl behind the counter, that's my dog. I come there on my lunch break, get my little juice, some little pineapple juice in a can and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I build a little. You know when you go to the bar, you build a little rapport with the same person that make you drinks all the time. It's kind of like when you. Listen, speaking of which, cause I don't really do.
Girl, what happened?
So we in there. I'm ordering my little applesauce shot. Right? I'm standing at the bar now. It's a white gentleman, Caucasian gentleman, whatever you want to call it, at the bar. Facing the windows. If you've ever been in Chelsea Tavern, you'll understand what I'm saying as I explain. So I'm at the bar. There's a little bar section where you can sit around right here with a mini bar, and it's all glass windows, and it's the slide door. So I'm standing right here at the corner of the bar. My boss is standing next to me, and we waiting for the girl to make her drinks. Mm-hmm. So the Caucasian man sitting at the bar notices that there's a Caucasian police officer circling the block. It's his third time around the block, and he's peering into the store where only me and my supervisor, the bartender, and this one Caucasian man is at. Mm-hmm. And nobody else in there. Not only is there no more black people in there, there's no more people in there, period.
Okay.
So the guy, who must be a regular, says to the bartender, the fuck is he circling the block for? That's weird. She's like, I know, right? They never do shit like that. Like, I wonder what's going on. So the fourth time he circles the block, he parks and he comes inside. So the girl to the bartender's like, hi. He's like, nods at her, but he's just standing there. He got his mask on, he's standing there all, you know what I'm saying? He got this real, you know what I'm saying, this real pompous fucking attitude about, like, he's exuding this pompous energy. Like, it's just coming out. He's not saying nothing, but he's big and bald, and he's just exuding this pompous ass energy. Mm-hmm. And he comes in there, he's standing there, and I'm waiting for her to make my drinks. I fucking bust my motherfucking wallet up, and bitch, yesterday was commission day. Check.
Girl, what happened?
Listen. Now you got peep the whole scene though. So we standing there, and I pull out my wallet, and I'm paying for the drinks. And as I pull out my wallet to pay for the drinks, he starts to, you know what I'm saying, ease a little closer to us, trying to look over my shoulder, you know what I'm saying, see what I got going on. So I pull out my Chelsea Tavern card, give it to her, pull out my ID, give it to her, pull out my money, give it to her, whatever, boom. She's like, whispering to me, like, it's really weird that he's in here standing behind you guys like that because the cops never come in here, like, ever. And never mind, nobody's in here. We only doing to go. Why is he even in here? There's nobody in here. Girl, we leaves out, and he follows us all the way to the Kavanaugh's where we went to go pick up our lunch from. Literally follows us at Kavanaugh, does a little whatever, pace back and forth in front of Kavanaugh's, and goes back up to Chelsea Tavern, gets in his car, and pulls off like nothing ever happened.
That's weird.
Weird as fuck. And I was waiting. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was waiting.
But
I was waiting.
It's
I was waiting for him to say, "How'd you get all that money?" I was waiting for him to ask me some weird ass, dumb ass question because I was right with my boss. I could pull out my pay stubs and my commission slips and go off.
Yeah, but
why?
But you know what? Everything going on with this coronavirus and stuff like that. It's like
that's why I said absolutely nothing.
It's like these new Jim Crow laws.
Man.
And it's just like it's a lot going on. A lot of people really don't understand, but slowly but surely they are adding in different bills. They're adding in stuff to take away your rights. Slowly, surely, they're already telling you how you can be, how many people in a building 10 feet apart. They already telling you shit like that. So
they're already telling you that it's illegal to fucking breathe regular air.
And then that's the only thing that's even still with that just going on. You just gotta pay attention because it's gonna get a lot worse before it actually starts getting better. So 2021 is probably when it's gonna start on the upside. I think me growing up, I have never really, I can't say I always felt somebody's energy being racist towards me, but never really came out with no incidents or anything like that. But later on, as I got older, when I look back on certain things that happened in my life, I was like, them motherfuckers was racist. My mom will always point shit out to me, and I didn't understand why I was younger. But the older I got, even with TV shows and cartoons and everything along those lines, they always subliminate to black people.
Subliminate shit. Like if you ever walking down the street and the white person spit on the ground while you walking, like spit while you walking by.
Yeah.
Like they doing that shit to be smart.
They doing it to be smart. Not even only that, but a lot of the stuff when y'all see on TV, propaganda and shit like that, trying to get black people to buy. They do it all the time. They don't do it for white people. They do it for McDonald's, Reese Puffs, back in the day, cereal, all the shit that they want us to spend our money on to buy. So, because they know about that black dollar. That black dollar is real, y'all. And I just want to keep it a lot. This, y'all, I ain't saying stay woke, wake up. I'm just saying pay attention to your surroundings. Don't be naive and don't be gullible. Do not put anything past anyone. And if Auntie's stink ain't poured, don't drink the fucking Kool-Aid. Like always, y'all. You already know this is us. This last call. Facts. Hold on. What you got to tell them to do? Like, comment, subscribe on these hoes. Like, First of all, I just want to say shout out to Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion because I've been doing this for the last fucking the last 3 days. Gang. Yes. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. I'm just saying, but like always, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Always drop comments. We love y'all. Oh, we always love criticism, whether it's good or bad. We love it. Share. I'm dead ass serious. If y'all can get Carlos Miller to at our shit Chico Bean to at, they can add, what is it, J9? Johnny. They can add Johnny. It's _JAH_NII. Johnny. Or at Hastings, HEYYSTINKZ. Kasama Media or Last Call. Any four of them. A share, a like. Kasama Media. Cosmo. Girl, she drunk. It's that extra A. Yeah. It's like when people say salmon and it's salmon. I did that. That's what I did. Yeah. But I'm serious about that $100, y'all. But like we said, this is us. Did you call Lyft? Lyft. Alright. But you need a Lyft. She need a Lyft. But y'all, it's always been a pleasure. Of course. Even though we don't normally talk about subjects like this, sometimes it gets a little touchy, it's a little emotional. A lot of people don't want to hear it. A lot of people have their emotions and their own stigmas and opinions about it. And if this flips your gut, you probably part of the problem. Speak up. This is something make a move. That a lot of people need to talk about. It's something that needs to be talked about, and people are scared to talk about it because it's real. We've been living in it. Y'all, just pay attention to your surroundings. We love y'all like always. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Again, happy Mother's Day. Hope y'all have a great week. If y'all ain't get y'all moms done for Mother's Day, y'all ain't shit. I ain't shit.
I got our lash coupon now.
I love y'all. As always, this is your girl.